have you on a little stand on my steering wheel. But I just want to talk a little bit because I'm overwhelmed and I'm on my way to work. I've been kind of crying all morning. And I want to talk about it. I've already sent a couple messages to my mom and I've basically just done that only. But I work full time. So here's a couple things about me. If you've never met me, my name is Pan, and I've been making YouTube videos since April, and I've lived in poverty for like my whole life. When I was a little kid, it wasn't as bad, but when I was like 10, it was just a lot worse, and it's never really been stable since then. My whole adult life has been really hard, and the past 3 years I've lived by myself on my own in an apartment, and I was doing things like DoorDash, and I even worked as a dancer at one point, and I started my own business this year. I actually also went to college. I went by myself for like 2 years, and I got an associate's degree, and I got a 4.0 GPA, which was really hard, and I didn't have any support, and I don't really have a lot of friends. I don't really have any friends, and I don't live near any of my family, and I have a lot of family trauma. But I have there's a lot of things that I dream about and a lot of things that I want, and I'm overwhelmed today, and we're going to talk about that. And I'll talk about the things that I'm dreaming about too. But I'm on my way to my full-time job right now, which I started working as a substitute teacher, and my degree is in exercise science. It's interdisciplinary, so it's a bunch of different things, and then it's exercise science focused. So I thought I would be working at like, I don't know, PT clinic or something like that, but this is fine. Or like a personal trainer. But this works, and I recently got on a salaried position for the job, which is like supposed to be better pay. I got salaried position last month in December on the 19th, and I really look at my finances like very clearly every month. And my first paycheck this month, working full-time, I've been working full-time for like 2 months almost, and my first paycheck when I transitioned to salary was $840. And I live in a big city, and I mean, it wasn't awful. It was a little concerning because the salary is supposed to be like $30,000, which is not $840 a paycheck. And just for context, my rent is $815, and my cost of living without paying for groceries or gasoline is about $1,300, which is really good for living on my own in a big city. But I also haven't had health care for 3 years either, so it's been really hard because I haven't seen a doctor, and I've had to pay for the dentist out of pocket, and I'm already living in poverty, so it's really hard. And now I've been working full-time for about 2 months, and my first paycheck this month was $800, which was fine, but that meant I spent like $20 on groceries per week, which is really hard. Like, it's just like eating ramen every day and eating shitty food like beans and rice and never eating anything, and always cooking at home and never spending a penny on anything but what you need. It's just really hard because you can never do anything. You don't go out, you don't have fun, you don't eat at any restaurants, even fast food. Your life is just go home, eat at home. And I'm not just working a full-time job, I'm also posting on social media almost every day. And that's one of my dreams, is I want to work on social media because I like it and it's fun. And that's why I started this year. And in the past, I didn't do social media because I used to feel like I wasn't important, or, oh, you're getting turned, or like nobody would care, or nobody would want to watch someone like me, or I wasn't good enough. But this year I decided to kind of say fuck it and do it anyways. And it's been really fun. And I also like to play video games, which is why I do a lot of video games on YouTube. But other than that, I started the YouTube, and I also started a business. So I work my own business. I made my own website. I don't have an LLC, but I basically go and I clean people's houses. And that's something I do for, that's something I do. And I clean houses on the weekends when I'm working. And, oh God, okay, hang on. Okay. And I don't know, like that's been great, but it's also exhausting when you're already working full-time to work a business as well. And some of the dreams I have, I really want to, besides social media, I really want to get better at singing, and I want to do that more. And I love singing, and I've been practicing for over a year now. And I also like dancing too, and I like something called calisthenics, and I like exercising and all of that. And I want to live a life where I have stability and I never have to worry about like my bills. And I thought that what I'm doing right now would have achieved that, but it's not. And so I cried a lot this morning before I turned the camera on. And I'm just gonna hold you in one place, okay? And I cried because it's just really hard. And I feel very, very alone. And I feel like I have no support, and it's just me. And the people that I do the payroll for, I was even looking it up, and it said I might even make more money at Starbucks or something. So I might just do that, you know, even though I hate that. It's not 30 minutes to drive. And the problem is, like, I'm so valuable at the school. kids really value me, and I'm really valuable at the school. But it's just, I can't even eat. I can't even exist with this pay. And the $800 wasn't so bad. The problem is, this new paycheck, which I got today, is $500. It was $517. $517. And it's not enough. It's not enough for I can pay my rent and like one bill with that. And I'm gonna log into payroll today to try to figure out what's going on, but it's just really overwhelming. And the payroll HR people have a tendency to gaslight you and not care about your feelings at the school district. And they're just like, well, log into payroll. We don't make mistakes. Fuck you. Have fun with $500 for 2 weeks. Good luck trying to survive. We don't care that you don't have a spouse. We don't care that you don't have anything else. We don't care about you at all, sort of thing. But I just arrived at the school. I also like one other thing that I'm really sad about. There's a teacher next to me in the car, so I'm gonna back up because I don't want to talk. She's here. I just don't, dude. I don't want to see her. I've been looking at pictures of myself from like 5 years ago. And sometimes it's really hard because I feel like I look so much different. And now I look really tired. And I'm not trying to be extra critical, but like, I don't know, like, I have a little bit of wrinkles, aging on my face, and my hair doesn't look the same. And it's really hard because I feel like your body changes because you're always in survival mode. And it's hard too because pretty privilege is real. And people that live in poverty and are just really struggling for a long time don't look as pretty because you're in survival and you're stressed and you're trying just to live. And then the people who get more respect and get more opportunities and get treated better and get better circumstances are pretty people who have regulated nervous systems. And oftentimes that happens when people have been in situations where they have support or they have stable pay. And I haven't had that. And I've been trying so hard to get that for myself. And it's just not working. It feels like nothing's working. I tried everything. I've tried working full time. I've tried starting a business. I've tried everything. But I have to go into work now. But I just really wanted to talk, and I don't have time to talk before class today. So I kind of just have to get in there. But I don't know, like, look, I got a really nice skincare routine, and this is what my face looks like, you know? And this is what my hair looks like, too. Look, and I'm balding here. It's really sad. And up here. My hair's like this color. It wasn't before. It's like more of an unsaturated kind of brown color. It just makes me really sad. I'm gonna post this, but I don't even know. Like, it just makes me want to give up, and I just don't want to try anymore. But I'm gonna go in, so anyway.